Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. This podcast, I delve into my subconscious and invite ChatGPT to analyze and interpret my dreams. This dream comes from July 19, 2024. Young director asked to film an up and coming of age film, wants to direct the film and cast it his way. The producers are hesitant. Wants to use Brat Pack actors Andrew McCarthy, Sean Penn, Molly Ringwald, and Ali Sheedy. The film was a test run for a full feature film, like an after school special made for TV movie. Director gets to film the movie for made for TV. It was a big hit, but never got to film the real movie, which fails due to control issues. Andrew McCarthy is a young, cocky, promiscuous student. The actor wears short shorts. It's cold outside, like fall weather or early winter, while meeting with the director and smokes a lot of cigarettes. He talks to Ali Sheedy and Molly Ringwald and talks about their high schools in other states and their sexual encounters. The producer has an iPad device and shows it to the young director, who knows what it is, like he's from the future, and is amazed that this technology is from the 80s and wonders why Panasonic doesn't continue to create this technology and get ahead of the competition 30 years ahead of Apple. The producer shows the movie playing on the device. People were talking about stocks for the company, but they all knew that it was going to fail. Playing an emulator type game in the 80s. It had all the 80s video games, but no cartridges. It was like traveling to the past, but understanding the present, and it was 1980s. Drag racing Polaris and then being set up by the police and getting caught. Saw a bunch of old Porsche 356. Your dream deep dives into themes of nostalgia, creativity, and tensions between innovation and control. Let's break down the various elements. Key themes and their symbolism. The young director and the creative control. The director represents creative vision, ambition, and the struggle to bring artistic ideas to life despite resistance. The producer's hesitation symbolizes the clash between artistic freedom and the corporate control, a common tension in the creative industries. The dream could reflecting your own feelings about projects or ideas where you feel your creativity is limited or held back by external pressures. The use of the Brat Pack actors and the 80s aesthetics. The inclusion of well-known 1980s actors brings a sense of nostalgia and yearning for certain style or time period. The Brat Pack actors are an iconic representation of teen angst, coming of age stories, and youthful rebellion. This might represent a longing for simpler, more authentic expressions of creativity, or a desire to revisit past influences in your own life or work. Technology from the future of the 1980s. The iPad in the 1980s represents a clash between past and future, possibly your awareness of how things could have been different if certain advancements were made earlier. This could symbolize frustration with missed opportunities or innovation that didn't take off. It also reflects the knowledge of the presence can change your perspective on the past, leading to insight about what could have been. Andrew McCarthy's character. His portrayal as the cocky, promiscuous student in short shorts in cold weather symbolizes someone who defies expectations and norms, even when it's impractical. His smoking and conversations about high schools and sexual encounters hint at exploring identities, belonging, and the bravo of youth. It could reflect a desire to push boundaries or explore more daring aspects of yourself and those around you. The failed feature film. Despite the made-for-TV movie success, the full feature fails due to control issues, reflecting the idea that when creative projects become too controlled or lose their original spirit, they fall apart. It's a warning against letting external influences dilute the vision or passion. Playing an emulator from the 1980s game. An emulator represents revisiting the past in a modern context. It's like traveling back in time with the knowledge of today, understanding how things evolved. This may symbolize nostalgia or a desire to reconnect with old passions. It could reflect a longing for simpler times when it's still being aware of its complexities of the present. Drag racings and getting up by the police, the old 356. Drag racing Polarises and the involvement of the police indicates risk-taking behavior, adrenaline, and perhaps a sense of rebellion. The setup by the police could symbolize a fear of getting caught or trapped by the consequences of your actions. The old Porsche 356 symbolizes classic timelessness, beauty, and craftsmanship, represents the idea of holding on to what's valuable from the past while navigating new challenges. Overall interpretation: your dream is fascinating blends of nostalgia, creativity, and tensions between old and new. It reflects a longing of a return to simpler, more authentic times while being aware of the advancements and the knowledge of today. The creative struggles of the young director, paired with the use of the 1980s icons, points to a desire for freedom and artistic expression untainted by external controls. The dream may be urging you to trust your own creativity instincts and avoid letting outside pressures dictate your direction. At the same time, it serves as a reminder while revisiting the past can be confronting and insightful. It's essential to remain adaptive to the present and the future. Key takeaways: creative expression versus control. Stay true to your creative vision and avoid compromising too much due to external influences. Nostalgia and reflection. Reconnecting with the past influences can be inspiring, but balance, it can be knowledge and realities. Involving and missed opportunity. Be mindful of recognizing and seizing opportunities before they slip away. Risk and rebellion. It's okay to take risks and push boundaries, but be cautious of the potential consequences. Your dream is rich of narrative, a balance of the past, present, and future in ways that allows you to express yourself authentically and make decisions that align with your true values. If you've had any intriguing dreams, please share them in the comments below. Thank you and see you in your dreams.